From time to time, every YouTuber has a failure to record, and I've just played for over an hour with a complete failure to record. It's one of these things, it just happens. However, what I did do is to decide on the new base, which is the second site that we visited in the last episode. And I think you probably gathered from the last episode I was coming down to that as a site. I do use teleporters in a single person world. These are different from translocators, and I do have a video on how to put them in. So I'm going to put that at the bottom of the description down below. So we start off where I've put in a teleporter to the new base. I have identified where the cellar will be, because the first thing I always build on a base is a cellar. And we are going to start looking at the base and deciding how to build it. At the moment I am making metal strips. I've also discovered that my new base is home to a bear. Now, in previous games, I would not have contemplated, I want 8, being at home to a bear. Right, but now I am delighted because we are going to be able to get bear pelts on the floor. So from my point of view, having bears near me is going to save me a lot of problems. Excellent. Cool them off. Right, we've got our metal strips now. I've got 8 planks, right. That will make 1 chest. And I want 8 more planks. Fine. Saw. And I want to do 2 double chests. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right, let's go through here. Yeah. Just pop that there. Okay, so our teleporter, and over here the dead fox, which I will go and harvest. We've lost sight of the bear, always a problem. Right, this is not a cellar yet. But it will do. Oh, for storage temporarily, thank God for that. There we go. Right. Okay. I'm liking this. This really does need filling in. I do need a chisel though. We have paintings. Ridiculous, isn't it? And shells. Oh my gosh. Building materials. I'm starting to feel at home here already. Now I need a chisel. Yeah. Right, quench it. Yeah. When it stops. Okay. Nice. We are now ready to build a bit more. It's time to make a wooden pan. These things are quite easy to make. You just put a block of wood, hello, and a knife. Let's get that off my bar. There we are. And I've got some bony soil that I want to pan. Now the thing about panning is it produces all sorts of stuff and I don't have much inventory space. So I'm just going to unload just a couple of things to make life easier. I want to get things off my bar. That's why I want to get them. And yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that basically I need to sort out. But let's start with this. So it's very easy. You just stand in water, put your, let me put a torch down, then you can see what I'm doing. In fact, if I put all of them in there, it's easier. And then you just right click and waggle. Lovely. Normally it's a bit disappointing when you get flax, but at my point in the game it's thrilling when you get flax. Now bony soil is the best to pan. It's going to have lots of bones, lots of flax, but I'm hoping for other things as well. You can get some ores. Oh my god, oh my gosh, oh wow. Oh my goodness, I need to put this somewhere safe. Hold on to this for me. That is worth gold. I can set my spawn with that. Now, I have only set my spawn at the moment. I haven't altered it. So it means that 20 uses of the temporal gear and I have to reset my spawn again. Oh my word. Oh my word. Talk about thrill. I thought I was going to have to kill drifters from here to eternity to achieve one of those, which is another way of doing it. You can get them from drifters, you can buy them from the carts, or you can pan. Wow, that's such a good thing. Aha. And you can get gems, and these are the sort of gems that we can trade. That will probably be a low quality emerald by the look of it. Lots of bone. Wow. People find the things in chests in ruins to be very valuable. You can also find temporal gears in there. Personally, just pop this down. I find that the bony soil is the most valuable. Whereas this dawn is beautiful. Look at that. Wow. That's gorgeous. I have a picture of that. and continue with our panning. 2 gold, perfect. Let's put our pan down. Right, I need to store some of this stuff. Now, arrowheads, I need feathers. I think I need feathers. I'm almost sure I need feathers. I do. We're going to have to go and chase chickens, but that's a good start. And I've got flax in there. Let's just see how much linen we've got. Oops. If any. Ah, that went into there. So I've got 1 linen piece so far. It's not enough. It's not enough. Now I want to go and have a look at our new site before before I do, take that off my bar. Yeah. This is very nice here. I'm just thinking about where I'm going to put the forge. I'm thinking about whether it ought to go up here. Oh wow, look at that, we have a direct line. There could be a gate across here. Not sure about there. I think, oops, we might put it at this level. And I might flatten this bit. I think that's what I am inclined to do, is to give myself a better view over here. Now yes, I could go up to this height, but if I do it, I will do it through a tower. Okay. Now I think the forge is going to go here. And this is a lovely area that I want to keep. So if we, now, is it sensible to put the forge here? I have to think about helve hammers. If you're going to have a forge, you're going to have helve hammers. And helve hammers do require a lot of room. There's an area around the back there. The thing is, you spend a lot of time in a forge. You really do. Let's go up here. So if you're going to spend a lot of time in a forge, you really want it to be somewhere that you feel comfortable, and where you've got access to higher ground. It's only 18 degrees here and it's July. This is a cold area I've got myself into here. It doesn't look cold, but it is. Now where do I have enough room for a forge? Now I want, first of all, this is going to be our cellar. And I want to see, I need to put this in my offhand. Insulating block face, yes, great. Yeah. Look at that rift. Right. I'm a huge fan of some of the beautifully designed blocks that we have in the world that generate naturally. One of the blocks I do like is flint in chalk. In fact, flint in a lot of blocks looks lovely. So does copper and some of the various minerals. I realised I had flint in chalk already in my cellar, so I decided that I would just move the flint in chalk, and I had to move it using a hammer and a chisel, and that I would use it for flooring. This is a little bit of footage of me starting to refloor the cellar. Nice. Okay. Well, it's time to mine again. I've just got one copper pick left, so I've decided to make use of the night by coming out here and mining copper. I will come back to you when I finish mining and let you know how much I've got. I got 23 medium chunks of copper, and I also got a crystallized chunk of native copper. I've got 36 nuggets, so basically if I run short on my pickaxe and I'm 2/3 durability. I do have enough copper for another pickaxe, which is what I was mostly concerned about. I have emptied this pot because I'm going to make it into a very primitive cellar, which means just basically digging it into the ground. It's very, very effective. And I am thrilled at the way that my plants are growing. Yes, I'm going to lose growth, but I've got 6 out of 7. These are growing. I've got soy over here that I can harvest, and I think I've got some more soy over there that I can harvest. I've now got 2 rabbits, which I'm hoping will breed and increase to more. I am in the process of setting up a pit kiln or 2. I've got one ready to go here with some sticks, and that's going to be some more of the, oh gosh, the ingot molds. There's an awful lot of clay forming when you first start, and it's just one of these things you have to go through at the beginning of the game, and the more you can get done at the beginning of the game, the better. So we're just going to set this one on fire. Let's take that off our bar, press X. There we go. Okay. Now, the region I'm going to go to is over here. I want to avoid the wolf area, so I'm going to go in a circle to here. I want to look for more food in this region, and also I've got a trader here. So I want to take a little expedition today, and if we see anything good to mine on the way, we will mine it. Now the first thing is to make sure that we go far enough this way to avoid that wolf spawn we found. Fancy finding that. I'm also going to have a quick look to see whether any cacti. Oh, hello. You know, I could do with a few more hyena skins. Oh, you're a willing volunteer. Gosh, you're proving difficult. Where's that damn thing gone? Where are you? Oh my God, there's packs of them. Wow, this is looking bad. Right, I hadn't really thought that one through, and we need a little pink star. Res. Gosh, those are some of the ugliest trees I've ever seen. Those need to be taken down. Now, as I was running, and that's one of the reasons I lost sight of that hyena. Wow, I'm off. And yet I could swear I was aiming directly above it. Damn it. Oh my word. That is so irritating. Never mind. It's your own fault. You couldn't make your mind up whether you're trying to mine or claim hyenas. I want to have a look at this rock over here because I'm trying to get a quern, and if you remember, the last time I tried to get a quern, I managed to... It is granite. Fantastic. Yeah, last time I tried to get a quern, I found myself absolutely surrounded by aphids. Right. Let's have a go at getting some of this granite out. Okay. I mean, I don't need huge amounts. That's 2 blocks. I believe I need 4 for a quern. Yeah. This is the one. Three. Where did that other one go? Yeah, now that should. Let's have a quick look. Should make a quern. Yay! I tell you what, dyeing is always good for me. I shouldn't say that. But having looked for granite, that's great. Now, where am I heading? I am heading back home. Gosh, it's so pretty. How are we doing on flint? We've got perfectly good, adequate amounts of flint. Oh. Oh! I think that's lead. I think that's lead. Oh my word. Let's just get that off my bar. If that's lead, I want it. And I think it is. Let's be careful here. Wow, that was a lucky find. Every time I die, I find something special. Yeah, it's lead. Fantastic. Molybdechalkis, here we come. And I happen to love Molybdechalkis lanterns. Wow. Look for copper. Make a mess of killing a hyena. Die and find lead. Oh, fantastic. Nice. And it's medium too. It's not even poor. That go over the edge. That's a very deep edge. Right, I don't think there's any more there. Oh, yes, there is. Here we go. Nice. Great. Well, what is it we always say? Dyeing is good for us. That's 25 medium chunks of galena. Nice. There's a very, very old poem. I think it might be by Lord Byron, called Death Becomes Her. And I'm beginning to feel that because I always find something really great when I die, I'm beginning to feel that death becomes me. I would very much like to kill a chicken or two. Because I actually want feathers. Excellent. Nice. I do want the feathers. Now I know I have to cook chickens, but I've got arrows. Hello. Would you care to donate? Ah, yes, you would. Right. I think it's time to go home and cook this meat. And glory in the fact that we found lead. I'm just going to look at, oh, look at this. Oh. You know, when you see things like this, oh, that's still, oh, gravel as well, goodness me. There's the copper. Let's pop one on our bar, even though it's going to use up food faster. Wow, I think this is a big deposit too. Right. I got 40 poor chunks of native copper and 9 nuggets, and what's even better is that our home is within sight and we can go and we can cook. Oh, more copper. I need to mark this. So we now have 4 flint arrows and 3 copper arrows. That's really nice. And of course I've got the prospecting pick. Great. Now he's nagging at me. What are you nagging at me for? Don't forget your food, he's saying. Good idea. And we have another beautiful dawn.